AT News, live, day 67. Scandal rocked the AT today when they discovered that the hosts of this show got the date wrong yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we had a big, long uphill today. Big, long uphill.
Yeah, the first, right in the morning was about 2,000 up. And
yeah.
So that was nice. We did better.
It was really pretty good, actually.
I mean, the other two did really good, too.
Did good. Yeah, they did really well.
And I don't know if we said it in yesterday's video, but we hit yet 800 yesterday.
Yes, we did.
Because we had all the commotion in the back with all the guitar playing and everything.
That was so weird. So yeah, they brought us to US 60 today, and we got out and took our packs that were really heavy with food and went uphill. And then it was a really nice day. It was cool this morning, which is nice.
And then towards the end of the day here, there was just a dog on the trail barking.
Dog was growling at me.
At everybody.
Did not like
Didn't like anybody. It was lost. And
yeah, poor kid.
Then I finally got him to follow me. And then his owner came running up.
Yeah.
He's like, I've been chasing this dog for 5 miles.
God, I know. He was very angry when he came by me. I said, I think he's about a mile back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, why does he get to be angry? He's
I
the one that
know.
lost the dog.
As I was going to say, like, he was the one who didn't have him on a leash. And then we got to shelter. It was about 14 miles from where we started.
Here's my tent here.
Yeah. And it's a good day.
Yeah, good day. 14 miles. That's just a few miles less than we have to do on Saturday.
Yep.
Oh, Katrina fell.
Oh, yeah, Katrina fell. So now she has to pay a dinner.
Okay. All right, bye.
Beautiful day at Spy Rock.
Okay, Lori, go stand up there. That was a video.
All right.
Is this
8:25.
8:25 bead. Here we go. 8:25. I think we're somewhere past 8:25.
Yeah, we are.
So that's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more blues to get out of Virginia. The Virginia blues.
Yay!
Day 68.
Day 68.
I always think of stuff to say on the trail, and then when we get in front of the camera, gone.
I know. You just blank out because you get so nervous. Let's see.
14 miles today.
It was very hard.
A lot of up.
A lot of up and a lot of down that was very, very rocky. And it took a long time to come down. And
it was no dragon's tooth, but it was...
Yeah, it was rocky though. And then the last was uphill, and it was no movement of air at all.
So, yeah, it was 1,000 feet up, over a mile.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Ladies, do you have anything to add?
Hi. Hi. We survived. It was a long day, but we made it.
Yeah, we made it.
Day 8 for us.
Day 8.
Day 8.
Good job. We figured it out. They were with us on the longest day.
Yes. Longest slack packing day,
22 miles. And then they'll be with us on so far, the longest stretch in between showers.
Yeah. 5 days. It's a long time when you stink.
I always think of things to say on the trail. Like, I'm going to say this, and then I always forget.
Yeah. I don't know.
We moved another bead today. We're at 8:25.
8:25. So we're 8:37 right now, I think. Yeah. And I have a whole bunch of bite marks on me from mosquitoes or whatever they are.
Some sort of insect.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't. Okay.
We're done.
Okay. We don't ever have to do that again.
This is an add-on to day 68.
Okay, so I knew I had something to say. I knew I was. We passed by Priest Shelter today. And
Yes.
it's funny because in all the shelters, there's logbooks that people write their name and, stopped here for lunch and had stuff. But this shelter is called Priest Shelter. So in this logbook, people confess their trail sins. And then, so there's a whole logbook of, like, bless me, Father, for I have sinned. I don't have a toenail clipper, and I chew my toenails at night in my tent.
That was a weird one. That was a very weird one.
Things that people confess that they...
And Rod Stewart, what was his?
Oh, at Trail Magic, he would take everything that he could, that he would...
Oh, yeah. He didn't want to wait for anybody else to eat or something like that. And then there was, I don't know, there was good ones. Anyway, they were funny.
Yeah.
And Andrew, of course, didn't confess anything because he's perfect.
That's why I throw so many stones.
Yeah. There you go.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Day 69. Joke here.
So, Andrew took a different route.
Yep.
We took the official route. The three of us took the official route, which was 3.5 miles uphill, up the mountain, Three Ridges Mountain. And it was very rocky, and it was hot. It was hot and muggy.
And I didn't do that. I took this blue blaze that connected up with the official trail, and it was shorter, but it was steeper and more technical with the rocks and stuff, but it was beautiful. It followed up this valley where all this cascading water was coming down, and you'd climb straight up to this next level, and then it would be a completely different scenery. Down here was big, huge boulders and the water coming through, and then up here it was just like pools, and it was completely different. And it was, I think, I've upgraded it to the best day, the prettiest thing that I've seen so far. But it would have been difficult for others.
Yeah, I think so. Especially with packs. If we wouldn't have had packs, that would have been fine. And then after we went up the mountain, then we went another mountain called B Mountain. And then we met Andrew at Maupin Shelter, something like that. And then we decided we would only go so far. So we went up another mountain. And then we called, and we actually ended up at this place called
Devil's Backbone.
Devil's Backbone
Brewery. Which
awesome
is, yeah.
place. We got a free campsite, so we have our tents out. Free campsite. And we had an awesome lunch. Like, we ate like unbelievable pigs. And
we hitchhiked here too.
We hitchhiked here.
Allie, our friend Allie, picked us up.
Picked us up right away.
Threw my thumb out. He's like, he pulls over. Nice guy.
And so we'll hitchhike back to the trail tomorrow.
Hopefully. We'll figure that out tomorrow.
But it was a good day. We had showers. It felt so good to have a shower. So
does this count as 5 days in a row?
No, it doesn't, because we got a shower. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We got a shower. We got a meal.
Well, then then they're not part of the longest.
No, the longest
3 days. That's barely average.
We're slackers.
Oh, we'll be Waynesboro in a couple days.
Yep.
That's all.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.